Now, first of all, what do you mean by pairs of lines, class? What do you mean by pairs of line? What do you mean by pair? Pair means two. If someone said triplet, that means three. So pair means two. That's why we say pair of genes, because in genes there are two portions different, so we can call it pairs. Now we have to understand the topic pairs of lines and transversal. If you observe the diagram as given in your book, no, but not more than one line. It is two only. Pairs means two. Ashmit, pair means two. Now we can see the second one diagram, and here we have defined the transversal. What is a transversal? It is also a line. So a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points. So if you want to understand what is a transversal, you have to understand simple thing. Suppose there are two lines in a plane like this, and there is a third line which is cutting both the lines. Suppose this is line L, line M, and there is a third line like this, which is line P, and it is cutting the two lines at distinct points. Then in such case, we call this line as transversal. We call such line as transversal. Transversal it helps us to check whether given lines are parallel or not. Transversal will help us. Sir, what do you mean by distinct points? Vivan, distinct means points should be different. That's it. Let me tell you one more example that will clear you. Suppose two lines are like this. Suppose this is line 1, this is line 2, this is line L, line M, and third line that is transversal that I want to draw is like this. Can we say it is a transversal? Class, please answer. Can I say small p is a transversal in this case? Can we say, is this a transversal? No, because Vivan, you have to understand it is intersecting the two lines at only one point, first thing, and the point is not distinct also. So it is single point, hence it is not a transversal this time. But in this question, in this figure 1, you can observe this transversal P is cutting line L at this point, suppose A, and line M at point B. So as the transversal is cutting at two distinct points A and B, therefore P is a transversal. So then railway lines are not parallel. But railway lines are parallel throughout. But I have told you at the points of crossings or at the points where trains have to change the tracks, at that point only they give pass like this. Suppose this is your track, they have to change the track. At that time they will show like this. So on this, if you have a lever with you, that lever if you stretch, what will happen? The train will automatically come on this track. So if you take complete track, it is not parallel, but for certain regions it is parallel, for certain region it is having these kind of situation also. Okay, yes, but normally we say tracks are parallel. Normally we say this only. Okay, now let us see the angles made by them. As I told you, transversal helps us to understand whether the two lines are parallel or not. For that we have some angles. So angles formed by transversal. Transversal forms certain angles Lavya saying, sir, please explain pairs of lines, intersecting lines. Beta, pairs of lines means two lines. This is a pair of line. There are two lines, it is a pair of line. If they are intersecting, means they are like this, intersecting at a point. If they are not intersecting, they are parallel, they are like this. These are parallel pairs of lines. This is intersecting pair of line. Only two cases are possible. Lavya, only two cases are possible. Whether either you have intersecting pairs of lines where two lines are intersecting at a single point, or you have parallel pairs of line like this. Okay. So please explain transversal one more time. Now try to understand what is a transversal. Transversal is a line which cuts or intersects two or more lines at distinct points. So if I draw a line like this and it is cutting the previous two lines at two different points, we call such line as transversal. Now I hope it is clear. Okay, now see, things will be more clear as we will move forward, because these things will be revised again and again. Don't worry for this. Now let's see the angles formed by transversal. First, let me draw two lines. These two lines are simple like this in a plane. Second line is like this. And third line, which is a transversal, is like this. All of you please observe carefully. Now we have to observe and understand the angles formed. First of all, let me draw the angles which are formed. So this is the transversal P, or let me call it transversal P, lines L and M. So we have two lines L and M, transversal P, cutting at A and B. This point is A, this point is B. Now the angles formed, let us see. The first angle formed is this one. Let me call it angle 1. This is the second angle formed between the transversal and the line. Third angle formed. Fourth angle formed. Fifth angle formed. Sixth angle formed. Seventh angle formed. And eighth angle formed. Okay, 1 second. There are 5 people in the waiting room. But I have taken, don't worry. Now you can observe there are 8 angles formed when a transversal cuts two lines. So we have angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We have to understand now what do we call these angles. First kind of angle formed is known as, all of you, first kind of angles are interior angles. Please tell me what are the interior angles in this question. Interior means those angles which are inside, which are not looking outside. Can you please tell me what are the interior angles in the given figure? Please tell me what are the interior angles amongst these 8 angles. Yes, very good. We can see angle 3 is coming in the interior, angle 4 is coming in the interior, 5 is coming in the interior, and 6 is coming in the interior. So angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6 are the interior angles. Similarly, we have exterior angles. Class, please help me. What are the exterior angles? But how you leave? Understand one thing. Whatever is inside is the interior angle. 3, 4, 6 and 5 all are inside these two lines. They are not outside the lines. Okay. It is like you are inside the room. If you take it as a room, 3, 4, 5, 6 are inside the room. Okay. And what are outside? 1, 2, 7, 8. Exterior are angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. We call them exterior angles which are looking outside. Understood till this point, everyone? Have you got interior and exterior angles? Any issue? Yes, class? Please answer. No, sir. Good. Okay, one more thing. Let me draw it according to the book only. Book has taken this as 5 and 6. Na? Let me correct it so that it will be easy for you to compare with book also. Book has taken this as 5 and this as 6. My was also correct, but I just want to make it same as the book one. That's it. Okay. Now, third type of angle is known as pair of corresponding angles. Pair of corresponding angle. Now you will ask, sir, what is corresponding? Corresponding means something like, if you try to find, I will give you a hint, those angles which are looking at the same angle, those angles which are looking at the same side. So you can see angle 2 is looking at northwest. If you see, angle 2 is looking towards northwest. Which other angle is looking towards northwest? All of you, please answer. Which other angle out of the 8 is looking towards northwest? Very good, all of you. It is angle 5. So we can take angle 2 and angle 5 as the first pair of corresponding angle. Similarly, angle 1 is looking towards northeast. Angle 1 is looking towards northeast. What other angle is looking towards northeast? Please answer. As angle 1 is looking towards northeast, angle 6 is also looking towards northeast. So angle 1 and angle 6. Very good. Similarly, if I ask angle 3, what is the corresponding pair for angle 3? What is the corresponding for angle 3? It is angle 7. And last but not the least, angle 4 and angle 8. Now, those who were not able to understand, let me tell you one more time. We are trying to understand what is corresponding angles. 1 second, Vivan. I'm explaining again. Now see, suppose I take this rainbow. We have seen the directions. This is north, this is south, east, west. This is northwest, northeast, this is southeast, and this is southwest. The best hint to find a corresponding angle is very easy. Just look at the angle. In which direction it is watching. If you see, this is the two lines, it is watching in this direction. So can you please tell me the definition of corresponding angles? Don't go for the definition first of all. Try to understand. First you understand, then we will see. Okay. Now angle 1 is looking at this direction, which is northeast. And we have found angle 6 is also seeing here. That is why I said angle 1 and angle 6 are the corresponding angles. Vivan. Similarly, you can see angle 2 is looking in this direction and angle 5 looking in this direction. So they are also corresponding angles. Angle 3 is looking downwards like this, and angle 7 looking downwards, angle 4 looking downwards, angle 8 looking downwards. So they are corresponding angles. So we have seen the second pair, that is corresponding angles. Now let us understand the next one. 1 second. Let me rub this. Okay. Now, the next type of angles are, sir, you have written 1 and 2 on wrong sides. No issue, beta. Let it be like this only. As per the book, it is different, but it is still okay. Now we have pairs of alternate interior angle. Before that, okay. Now we have pairs of alternate interior angle. It is little bit interesting to understand. One second. Before that, tell me what is alternate. First tell me what do you mean by alternate? Class, please tell me what do you understand by alternate? Continuous? No. Alternate doesn't mean that. Alternate means one left and then the next one. Suppose I say today is Monday. So continuously it is Tuesday, but alternate day is Wednesday. If I say today is Monday, next day is Tuesday, but the alternate day is Wednesday. Similarly, beta koi baat nahi Aabhas, please try to understand and study. Let him actually Swar is Hazel because they are brother and sisters. Maybe that's why they have same name. Okay, so we know Monday, Wednesday and Friday are the alternate days. Similarly, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday are the alternate days. So we are trying to understand what do we mean by alternate. We are trying to understand what is the meaning of alternate, that is coming, yes, one after the other. So Monday, after Monday we will have class, we will have Wednesday. So we have skipped one day. After Wednesday we have skipped one day and we have got Friday. This is the alternating days. Similarly, if you start with Tuesday, you will skip Wednesday, you will get Thursday. You will skip Friday, you will get Saturday. This is known as alternate days. Similarly, we are going to understand what do we mean by alternate interior angles. We will try to understand what do we mean by alternate interior angles. Let us see. Class, please be very careful. First of all, we're talking about interior angles. We are talking about third part, sorry, the fourth part, I guess. Yes. Fourth part, pairs of alternate interior angle. And we all remember we have four interior angles. If you remember class, we have four interior angles, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now tell me, if we take 3 first, after 3, 5 is coming, then 6 is coming, then 4 is coming. So which angle is alternate to 3? If I start with 3, which angle is alternate to 3? Yes, we will skip 5. We will skip 5 and we will get 6. So angle 3 and angle 6 are the alternate interiors angles, because when we started with 3, we skipped 5 and we took 6. Please explain again. I know beta, once again. See one more time. We have seen alternate days. Now I am taking the same concept. We have seen the alternate days. I am taking the same concept and trying to find alternate interior angles. After 3, if you start, the consecutive angle is angle 4. If you start with 3, the consecutive angle is angle 4. So if you skip 4, which next angle is coming? Class, if you skip 4, which angle is coming now? Angle 6 is coming after 4. So angle 3 and 6 are alternate interior angles. Similarly, if I take angle 5, please tell me, if I take angle 5, what is the alternate interior angle for 5? Please tell me, if you take 5, which angle will come? It is very easy. Same thing. After 5, you will see in continuation 3 is coming. We will skip the 3. We will get 4 as the answer. Similarly, this side also, after 5, 6 is coming. Skip the 6. You will get 4. So 5 and 4 are the alternate interiors angles. Now, we can say similarly, what is for 4? it is 5 only, and for 6 it is 3 only. So they are same things. We have got the two pairs of alternate interior angles. Sir, how angle 6 is alternate interior of 3? Beta, bhai, to I was telling you. Please see again. Lavya, one more time. We had these two lines. This was angle 3. This was angle 4. This was angle 5. This was angle 6. Alternate means you have to skip one. After 3, if you walk, you get 5 on the way. Vivan, please see, after 3, if you walk, you will get 5 on the way. You will cancel it because you want the alternate one. You want the alternate one. The alternate one is 6. So 3 and 6 becomes alternate interior angle. Similarly, when we start with 4, we get the next angle is 3. Cut it. So the alternate angle is 5. That is why 4 and 5 are alternate interior angles. One hint is there. If you form a Z, this angle and this angle is the alternate interior angle. If you form Z like this angle and this angle is the alternate interior angle. I hope it is clear. Now we will see alternate exterior angle. Now we will see alternate exterior angles. Now we will see alternate exterior angles. Please give your answers. Please try to find the answer for alternate exterior angles. Very easy it is. This time we have to see only 1, 2, 7 and 8. Tell me fifth part. Alternate exterior angles. Please tell me what is alternate exterior angle for angle 1. For angle 1, if you see in continuation 2 is coming, we have to skip the 2 and we have to get 7. So angle 1 and angle 7 are the alternate exterior angles. Similarly, angle 2 and, class please answer, angle 2 and angle 8 are alternate exterior angle. I hope this alternate concept is clear to you. It is very easy. Okay. Now, last part, pairs of interior angles on same side. The last part is sixth part, last kind of angle. Let's see that also. We will revise all this tomorrow also. So I request you all to go through all these things and come prepared tomorrow. The last part is, sir, how 1 and 7? Okay, one second. See, angle 1 is here. After angle 1, in continuation 2 is coming. We have to skip the 2. So we will get 7. Beta, in book, it is written 1 and 8, na? That's why you are confusing yourself. Don't go with the book. As per my diagram, answer is 1 and 7. As per book diagram, answer is 1 and 8. Okay? So don't use this pen. Okay, but I'm using it to show you, to highlight the things. Okay? So please understand this thing. Angle 1, after this 2 is coming. Sir, can you explain magical maths page 21 question number 6? But I have already given you page, the PDF on your messages. Please check that PDF. Maybe it is there only. No, but book 1 is not incorrect. In the book, it is different. In book, it is 8. It is 7, I guess. No, it is correct. In book, this is 1. In book, this angle is 1. Okay? Don't confuse with book. It is okay. Book is also correct. This is also correct. My mistake is I have not drawn the same diagram as in the book. Okay? It is not an issue. Just try to understand angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angles. Angle 2 and 8 are alternate exterior angles. Now, it is okay, beta. Book 1 is also correct. So seeing the figure, we can also say that angle 3 is downwards opposite to angle 6. with angle 4 and 5. Angle 4 and 5. Okay, we will see. Wait. Now the last part is sixth one, interior angles on the same side of transversal. Class, please find the pairs of angles which are interior and are on the same side of transversal. Nitin, but I told you, na? Please check the PDF I have given you. We can see this angle 3 and angle 5 are on the same side of transversal. This is transversal. 3 and 5 are on the same side. So first pair is angle 3 and angle 5. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 6 are also interior angles on the same side of transversal. Okay. Till now we have done this point. Tomorrow we will try to understand how to solve or how to find in the case when the lines are parallel. Okay. Today we have seen a general case in which L and M are not parallel. Tomorrow we will see when L and M are parallel, what we can say. Class, one more thing is there, vertically opposite angles. Can you tell me what are the vertically opposite angles? In the given figure, what are the vertically opposite angles? Please answer. Angle 1 and 4, no beta, it is 1 and 3. Angle 1 and 3 are vertically opposite angles. Yes, apart from this, 2 and 4, very good. 5 and 8, very good. And 6 and 7, very good. So these are the vertically opposite angles. So we have seen how a transversal is forming 8 angles when it is intersecting two lines at two distinct points. We have seen it is forming 8 angles, and the angles formed are, first there are 4 interior angles, 4 exterior angles. Then we have seen the concept of corresponding angles. Then we have seen the concept of alternate interior angles, then concept of alternate exterior angles, and finally pairs of interior angles on the same side of transversal. Okay, that's it for today. All of you please revise this so that tomorrow you can clarify your doubts.